breaking news. This is a very huge breaking news reaching my table that barring any last-minute change of plan, America is set to invade Nigeria to rescue Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and also to put an end to terrorism in Nigeria in all forms and in all places, as America has given Nigeria its last and final warning. This declaration of war was made by Donald Trump in a viral post, and it reads, "If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. Warning: the Nigerian government better move fast. The Nigerian government better move fast." Not less than 5 minutes after that declaration of war was made, the American Pentagon, which is the highest military body in the country, and of course the American War Room, rolled out a video in response and in allegiance to Trump, showing their battle readiness in any second that they will be called upon, and they are ready to land boots on ground in Nigeria once Trump gives the word. Watch the video.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
This is another huge victory for Biafrans and lovers of freedom around the world. In less than a space of 48 hours, it has gone from 0 to 100 and going to 1,000. Right now, there is fire in the mountain. The whole Aso Rock is jittery because the God of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the God of Nnamdi Kanu, the God of Igbos, the God of Biafra is fighting. That God that we have been praying for is fighting for Biafra even while we sleep, just like the Israelites. This is what I have to say, and this is me being on the spot. Number one, any invasion to Nigeria will never be complete, of course, without the rescue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the Americans. So I want to drum a support and say that Americans, well done for this huge step. And I want you to ensure also that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is rescued out of the dungeon where he had been kidnapped for the past 5 years. And of course, the bushes in the whole Nigeria are infested by these terrorists. These same terrorists Nnamdi Kanu has been broadcasting about, and they ended up kidnapping him because of these same terrorists. Because the Nigerian government is in league with these same terrorists. A country that prefers to protect terrorists and expose innocent people. Because the country itself has waged a war on its people and anybody that speaks against the terrorism agenda, the Fulanization agenda, and the Islamization agenda in Nigeria. That agenda is real. For those of you listening to me, that agenda is real. Don't listen to what anybody tells you. There is a religious war in Nigeria. And that is exactly what Donald Trump is going to do. So number one, prioritize the release and the rescue, not release, rescue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Number two, I want to use this opportunity to bring to attention of the people who are in kidnappers' den, that these terrorists have kidnapped for ransom. They are in the bushes in around Nigeria. I want the American government to also prioritize these people, innocent people that were picked up from the road when they were going maybe to school, to church, traveling from one part of the country to another. Because all the highways in Nigeria are kidnappers' den. All the highways in Nigeria are pick-up points for these terrorists, for these Islamic terrorists who have invaded our bushes and kidnapping the people in the country. So I'm calling upon America to put that in priority and do not leave them behind. Do not leave them behind, because the Nigerian government is covering this kidnapping issue up. As I tell you, more than 10,000 people are in kidnappers' den right now as we speak, which are even more than the 7,000 that has even been killed by the Islamists throughout this year alone. In fact, the kidnapping business in Nigeria is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So American government needs to beam their searchlight on the kidnapping business of these terrorists, which is funding their weapons, funding their guns, funding their lifestyle, and also funding their finance for every activity they are doing, furthering, furthering the cause of the Islamization and the killing of Christians in Nigeria. The kidnapping is a big industry that is fueling and funding this terrorism and this Islamization agenda and this killing of Christians. And if kidnapping is not stopped, I fear that even when the funding of Nigeria is cut, the aid of Nigeria is cut, they can still get their funding, as they are doing already, from kidnapping. So it's important that the American government also finds a way to protect the Southeast. So it's very important, because these Islamists are going around kidnapping Christians also and demanding for ransom. So the kidnapping business in Nigeria is lucrative, because the terrorists, the Islamists, kidnap Christians also. Apart from killing them, they also kidnap for ransom. And they use that ransom money to purchase more sophisticated weapons in the black market. And of course, the black market is a market that can never be closed. Because the America, of course, we know you are about to cut aid to Nigeria. Because Nigeria, of course, is the one that passes weapons to these terrorists. But when you close the aid, they can still use the kidnap money they got from kidnappers, from the people they kidnapped, to still fund their weapons, furthering their weapons. And the weapons will still be used for killing of Christians and the furthering of Islamic agenda in Nigeria. That's why I say the American government must protect Christians from also being kidnapped, apart from also being killed. As simple as that. Because I see that the kidnapping business in Nigeria is being hidden from the public. It's been hidden. Nobody talks about it. Once the person is released, everybody closes his mouth. This is a very big issue. Because in Nigeria is the only country in the world that somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that was kidnapped. Everybody knows somebody that was kidnapped, or has been kidnapped, or survived a kidnapper's attempt. Everybody in Nigeria is a victim of kidnap. Everybody in Southeast is a victim of kidnap. One way or the other, directly or indirectly. So we are saying, please, America, put your searchlight on the kidnapping issue in the Southeast, among the Christians going on in Biafran land, and of course, extended to the Christians around Nigeria. And number 3, this is a vote of confidence that we Biafrans will stand with you, because we know that you stand for the progress of the Biafran people. We know that you stand for the progress of the less privileged, for the progress of the indigent, of the progress of people who do not know their left from their right, of the poor and the impoverished in the world. America stands for that. And that is why we give you our 100% support in any action you deem fit that will rescue Kanu, and that will stop the killings of Christians in Nigeria, and will put an end to the kidnapping in Nigeria, and will push back the Islamists from taking over our land, from taking over our farms, from killing our mothers and our children, and for defiling our girls. Anything America can do to put an end to this, we are 100% going to give it publicity. We are 100% going to give it a support, and we are with you till the end. Kanu must be free. He must come out of that cell, of that prison, because all the prophecies he has been releasing, all of them are already coming to pass. Nnamdi Kanu said that before he dies, Biafra will come. Ladies and gentlemen, Biafra is already here with us. Without the fire of a gun, Biafra is already here. Keep believing, keep the dream on, stay tuned, stay connected, stay strong, and hold on firm, because the best is yet to come. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, turn on notification bell, and select the one that says all notifications to get notified whenever we release a video. I've been your host, Chi. Thank you for watching my video. Till I see you next one. Peace.